Ooh. That was Malia Getty. My last ally laid to waste. I ran towards the light. I prayed for one to change my path, to give me strength to fight. Interesting.
Gabriel! Gabriel, wake up!
Ow, my head.
It's about time. I've been trying to wake you for hours. There's no time to lose.
I had another dream.
It wasn't a dream, believe me. Now come on, get dressed.
Wait a minute. I'm starting to remember. Something about Malia.
She's the head priestess of the voodoo cartel. They're responsible for the murders. They've been doing it for years.
Malia? Last night she was the leopard. Like in my dreams, Grace.
I know. Those dreams were a warning. Now come on, get dressed.
But last night, Malia changed. She became someone, something else. And then I blacked out, I think. How'd I get home?
I followed you last night. I had my doubts about the Gettys. Did you know that they arrived in New Orleans in 1800? Just in time for the voodoo influx. I knew you were going to try to sneak into a ceremony last night, so I followed you. Lucky for you that I did. If you'd been left at the circle last night, I don't know what she would have done to you.
Good
You're
girl.
Malia wouldn't hurt me.
What about Tetelo?
Tetelo. They were chanting that last night. That's the name from Gunter's journal. The woman who took the talisman.
Yes. Gabriel, it's your destiny you're facing. You can't just blunder your way through this or you'll end up dead. Tetelo will be after you now. You have to call your great-uncle in Germany.
Uncle Wolfgang?
Yes. He knows more about this than we do.
Okay, I'll call him. But Malia isn't responsible for those things, Grace. It's that spirit, that Loa. It's Tetelo.
Yeah. Possession is convenient that way. Call Wolfgang, Gabriel. I'll be in the shop.
Okay, so we have to call Germany, and we need that big-ass phone number again. Okay, so 09 3 2 4 3 3 3 3. I wish it were that easy. Okay, so 490932 43333.
Tag, Sie haben Schloss Ritter erreicht?
This is Gabriel Knight. Can I speak to Wolfgang, please?
Ja, Herr Knight. Einen Moment, bitte.
Gabriel, it's so good to hear your voice. I had such a dream last night.
There's a good reason for that, Uncle Wolfgang. We need to talk.
Gabriel fills in Wolfgang on the events of the previous evening.
Ah, it is even worse than I thought.
You bet it is. We have to talk about what I'm supposed to do.
Ah.
Tell me about yourself.
I hope there will be time for that later, Gabriel, after this is all over. For now, we must deal with the matter at hand.
Okay, Tetelo.
Tell me about Tetelo.
Well, from your description of the ritual last night, I'd say that Gunther's mistress, Tetelo, is now the primary Loa for the Gedde tribe. It seems she still controls them by possessing her female descendants and speaking through them. Do you remember in Gunther's journal he said that Tetelo was possessed by her father's Loa during the killings in Charleston?
This sounds similar, but Tetelo has obviously become a much more powerful Loa than her father ever was. Probably because of the added power of the talisman.
Let's talk about the talisman.
I myself have only seen it in old sketches and paintings. and in my dreams. It was in the family for centuries before Tetlow took it. It is believed to be as old as the role of Schattenjäger itself. The talisman has genuine power. I don't know how...
Okay, we need to ask him about
The
Schattenjäger.
Schattenjägers swore to use the power for good, never for evil. For defense, not offense. Since it fell into Tetlow's hands, I'm afraid to think what the power has been used for, or what it will be used for in the future. With the talisman, Tetlow has all the power and we none. The only possible way to fight her is to regain the talisman. Then we will at least be on more equal footing.
Okay, Schattenjäger.
What can you tell me about Schattenjägers?
Yes, of course. I sometimes forget how little you know of the family, Gabriel. I never understood how Heinz could allow his sons to remain ignorant. But now is not the time for that discussion. Schattenjäger is really two words in English, Gabriel. Schatten means shadow, and Jäger means...
Hunter.
Shadow Hunter.
Yes. Shadow hunter.
Tell me more about Schattenjägers.
We Ritters have been Schattenjägers for many centuries. No one is sure when it began or how, but we have records of ancestors as early as the 13th century fulfilling this role. Some believe that the role was given us when... but such fantasies cannot be of use to you at the moment, Gabriel.
Tell me more.
Most people are completely blind to the fact that evil does exist. It is out of vogue at the present, but I tell you, shadows of darkness, spirits, vampires, witches, demons, these things are real. It is to their advantage that the world has become so scientific, so cynical. But we know they exist, Gabriel, and we hunt them.
How do we hunt them? And why?
Why? Because it is our duty. We are the ones who know, Gabriel. As for how, that is something you will have to learn, but it is not easily explained over the phone.
Okay.
Tell me more.
We can talk more about that later, Gabe.
Okay, he's not going to tell me any more about that. Dumbala.
Have you ever heard of Damballa?
Damballa is a snake. He is a Loa, a voodoo god.
Yes. He's one of the primary Loa of the Getty tribe.
I see. Good work. That information might prove useful.
Do you know anything more?
No, my knowledge of the Loa is fairly limited.
Okay,
Does the name Ogun Badakri mean anything to you?
It is a voodoo Loa, is it not?
Yes, a particularly nasty one, so I understand. Have you come across anything about it in your research?
He seems to be feared by most voodoo groups. I haven't come across very much specific information.
okay, Marie Laveau? Do you know anything about her?
Do you know anything about Marie Laveau?
No, I'm afraid not.
Okay.
Do you have any idea what Cabri sans cœur means?
No, what does it mean?
It means goat without horns. It's a term used for human sacrifice in voodoo.
Well, let's hope we can avoid any more of that in this family.
Okay.
How can we regain the talisman?
We've been searching for the talisman for years, ever since we lost it. It's a terrible thing to know that something powerful that was entrusted to us is in the wrong hands. The talisman is probably buried with Tetlow's remains. That's what gives her Loa so much power.
Okay, so where do we find these remains?
How would we find Tetlow's remains?
Ha! We have pondered that question a long time, we Ritters. There are two probabilities. The first is that her remains are with the tribe at their current location. The other is that the remains were returned to a sacred place near the tribe's original homeland. We've tried to locate Tetlow's African homeland, But Gunther says so little in his journal about her tribe, and slaving records are practically non-existent. Also, Tettler's tribe was utterly destroyed in its African form in the late 17th century. There was nothing like a census in Africa then. As for the other idea, we had no clue as to where Tettlow's people went after fleeing Charleston, until now.
Okay.
Let's discuss the possible African homeland.
All right. Have you learned anything that might help us locate it?
I spoke with the Professor Hartridge. Unfortunately for him, he thinks the tribe's name was Agri, and that they lived near the Fon tribe in what is now called the People's Republic of Benin.
That is incredible, Gabriel. I must go research this new information in my library right now.
Wait, what should I do?
Stay low. If you get a chance, you might look into the possibility that Tettler's remains are somewhere in New Orleans. But don't try to broach their private areas without my assistance, Gabriel. You will make a fine Schattenjäger, but only if you are not dead.
Sure, I'll wait.
Goodbye then, Gabriel, and remember, if you need a place of safety, come to Schloss Ritter.
Goodbye, Uncle Wolfgang.
Okay. Now, I have a feeling we know where the body is. I'm pretty sure it's probably in one of the tombs in the cemetery. Probably the Getty one.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Tell me about yourself.
What else do you want?
Nothing.
Suit yourself.
Fine.
Do you have
Nope.
Question.
Could you do some research?
Sure. What?
No research.
Okay.
Okay. Well, let's hit the road.
I'm going out for a bit.
Be careful.
Okay, let's go and take a look at the cemetery. Pretty sure it's going to be the Getty tomb. That just seems kind of obvious at this point. Ah, hello. Somebody's been here.
The plate is up. Beneath the plate is a button. Gabriel hears the faint sound of breaking glass.
Damn. You'd think there'd be a light.
We do have a light. Okay, so let's just open the door. It's not helpful.
Someone's broken the light in here. No wonder it's so dark. There's broken glass on the floor.
Okay, that'll be from the lights. Guessing we want to be looking at one of these.
Crypt drawers line the back wall. Gabriel can't make out the name on that drawer's plaque. Crypt drawers. Gabriel. That drawer is marked with a pattern like the VV.
Interesting. I'm guessing it's this one.
Mosley!
Ah! Shit!
Shit, I dropped my flashlight. Huh? Ouch, my head. What the hell was that?
Crap. Okay, he's gone. Was he dead? Was he alive?
It's a man's wallet. There's nothing written on the wallet. Gabriel opens the wallet and finds some ID belonging to Mosley and an Americans Repressed card.
Americans Repressed.
Mosley's Americans Repressed card. Credit. What a concept. This is the...
Okay.
There's no reason to...
Okay, is Mosley alive or dead? That's not good. That's definitely not good. Okay. I think we need some help here.
Where have you been? I was worried about you.
For good reason, apparently.
What happened? Do you need a doctor?
Nothing you want to know about, and no, just some aspirin.
Gabriel, this is nuts. You have to get out of New Orleans.
No kidding.
Well, listen. Wolfgang called while you were out. He said, and I quote, "Tell Gabriel that I found what I was looking for. It's time for me to do my duty. Schloss Ritter is his now." Now, call me crazy, but I don't think that's good news.
Not for Uncle Wolfie, no.
What are you gonna do?
If I figure it out, I'll let you know.
Okay, I think we need to go and pay a visit to Uncle Wolfgang.
This is the...
Where's the phone book?
Those two objects...
Ha! 585-1130.
Lanny's Pizza. May I take your order?
Wrong number, I guess.
Oh.
Lanny's Pizza.
Shit. Okay, let's check this number again. 585-1130.
Some...
Hello. See the World Travel Agency. How may I help you?
How much for a trip to Rittersburg, Germany?
Rittersburg, Germany? Hold on, let me look that up. I can fly you into Munich. That's the closest airport to Rittersburg. You can rent a car from there, or take the train. Let's see. The best price I can see for the flight is $1,400.
Damn!
What would you like to do?
And of course we have Mosley's Americans Repressed card.
Charge it to my Americans Repressed.
Yes, sir. And your name was?
Mosley.
Feeling a little guilty, Gabriel gives the travel agent Mosley's card number and is informed that he can pick up his ticket at the New Orleans International Airport.
Yeah, I don't think Mosley's gonna be getting much use out of it anymore. I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Guess what? I'm going to Germany.
Really? That's great, but how on earth could you afford?
A man's gotta do what a man's gotta do.
Oh my God. I wouldn't like the sound of that even if you were a man.
I'll miss you too, Grace.
Oh man, she's so good.
Goodbye, Gracie.
Good luck. Let me know what's going on, will you?
Of course.
Gabriel picks up his tickets at the airport and boards a plane for Munich.
Wolfgang?
Hello. My name is Knight. Gabriel Knight.
Herr Knight. Oh, kommen Sie bitte, Herren. Come in, please, Herr Knight. I was not expecting you. Has Wolfgang sent you here?
Uncle Wolfgang? No, I came to see him. Isn't he here?
No, he is gone. I'm sorry. You came all this way.
Crap.
Oh, great. That's all I need.
Herr Knight, Wolfgang told me all about you and gave me instructions for you to feel welcome here. Please, this is your home. You are a Ritter, no? I am just doing some work. I will continue and you may make yourself comfortable. If there is anything you need, please ask me. You may use Wolfgang's bedroom. It is at the top of the stairs.
Thank you, Miss,
You may call me Gerda, Herr Knight.
Good German name. And she just kind of wanders over there and starts peeling potatoes. Okay. interesting.
A large display case hangs on the wall. It contains a scroll.
This scroll looks interesting.
Yoink, we're taking that. That's probably going to be important.
St. George, patron of the light, who hunts the shadows of the night. Upon my blood I call thee now, purify me, for I avow to set my feet upon thy road, thy sword I take up for mine own.
Okay.
It's a chamber pot.
Take me back to the 20th
Yikes.
century, please.
There's a small pair of grooming scissors on the cabinet. Wolfgang's bedroom would hold Gabriel's entire studio. At the foot of the bed is a small table. It's locked. Near the bed is an elaborate wooden door.
Okay, so I'm guessing we need to get in here at some point.
The head of a lion stares at Gabriel from above the door.
Can we...
The cabinet
No?
itself that doesn't seem to work. Gabriel, the cabinet itself.
Ah.
Gabriel takes the scissors.
So apparently we can take the chamber pot as well. Okay.
There's not. The display case is empty.
So now we have a chamber pot and scissors. Okay. Guessing we need to go and talk to our lovely potato peeler over here. Alright, what's this?
It's a shake of salt.
Giant muffin.
At the moment, Gabriel can't think of a need for the salt.
Okay.
Can I ask you a few questions?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, hello. It's quite the pretty one too. Ask her about Wolfgang.
Tell me about Wolfgang.
What would you like to know?
Where do you think Wolfgang went?
I don't know, but I have a feeling he has gone off to go be Schattenjäger again. He is too old for such chasing around. His heart is very weak. He has not left this castle for 5 years, and now this.
Do you know when he'll be back?
I only pray he will be back. Before he left, he said Schloss Ritter now belongs to Gabriel. It worried me so to hear him say that. I'm afraid Wolfgang knew he would never return.
Yeah, that sounds like a man who knows he's not coming back.
What is Wolfgang like?
Wolfgang is a truly wise and good man, the best I have ever known. But his life has been so full of disappointments.
What kind of disappointments?
His only son died in infancy, so there was no one to carry on the family line. And the family's financial troubles have been hard on him. Wolfgang wanted to do so much for the world, but it was all he could do just to hold on to Schloss Ritter. He has not left his mark as he wished to.
Okay, what's your relationship with Wolfgang then?
What is your relationship with Wolfgang?
Herr Knight, my relationship with your uncle is really none of your business.
You're right, Gerda. I apologize.
Oh! Can you show me Wolfgang's library?
Can you show me Wolfgang's library?
How do you know about his library?
When we talked on the phone, he said he was going to do some research in his library. I thought maybe if I saw what he was researching.
Ah, yeah. A good idea, Herr Knight, but I'm afraid I cannot show you the library. You see, I have never been in it. Only a Schattenjäger can enter the library.
I see.
Okay.
Oh, nothing.
As you like, Herr Knight.
Okay, tell me about the family.
Tell me something about the Ritter family.
I can tell you what they say in the village. What I heard when I was small. To the villagers, the Ritters are a little, how do you say, tragic, to be pitied. They say that the Ritters were chosen by God to fight evil. But something happened. One of them was cursed, and so the Ritters lost the way. They struggle still, but like a lame dog, you see? Without the power or magic they once had.
Because they lost the amulet.
Tell me something about the Ritter family.
There are legends of how powerful the family once was, of some of their mighty deeds, of the richness of the castle, and in turn, Rittersburg itself. But at the end of the 17th century, that all changed. Since then, the Ritters and Rittersburg have been in decline.
Tell me something about the Ritter family.
It is a troubled family, Herr Knight. That much I know.
Okay, Schloss Ritter?
Tell me something about Schloss Ritter.
Schloss Ritter has stood for many centuries. No one knows how long. It was once the pride of Bavaria, but now it is in disrepair.
I believe Schloss is German for castle.
He has resisted, though, even though the castle is in desperate need of repairs.
Yeah.
To him, this ground is sacred.
Tell me something about Schloss Ritter.
The castle has many, many rooms and passages, Herr Knight. Most have been closed off and are decaying in the dark and damp. Only a few rooms have been kept up due to the cost.
Didn't Wolfgang mention a library?
There is a library, but I've never been in it. There are places in the castle where only the master is allowed to go.
Tell me something about yourself.
I was born in Rittersburg, the village below the castle.
Tell me something.
I'm not well traveled, but Wolfgang has been kind and has tutored me in many subjects. It was from him I learned to speak English. He must have sensed you were coming, Herr Knight, and that you would have need of me.
Okay.
Tell me what you know about Schattenjägers.
As Wolfgang may have told you, Schattenjäger means shadow hunter. The Ritter family have always been Schattenjägers. It is a kind of priesthood, though not as restrictive as most.
Tell me what you know about Schattenjägers.
Each Schattenjäger passes on his knowledge to a younger man in the Ritter line, when the time is right.
Ah, well, there may be a problem with that.
Tell me what you know about Schatten.
I'm sure Wolfgang meant for you to take his place someday as Schattenjäger.
Tell me what...
I'm sure...
Okay, that's the end of that. Okay. We need to get into this library.